Hi everyone, this is Margaret Manning with 60andMe. Most women in our community love to travel. We talk about it a lot, we share our experiences, and I think it's the one thing that maybe unites us. It's something that we all love to do to one extreme or another. And I've had the very good fortune while I've been here in Bali to visit a number of really beautiful hotels and to write about them and to share my experience with you. Right now, I'm on a week trip with a group of hotels called Alila. Alila is a beautiful range of luxury hotels that are all over Bali, and I've stayed in 3 so far and been totally impressed. You know, the thing about luxury travel, though, is that all travel is luxury. You know, anything we do to give ourselves a sense of rejuvenation and a new perspective on life, that's luxury. You know, whether it's backpacking, glamping, camping, or staying in budget hotels, hostels. Just to be alive on this planet and traveling around to beautiful places is a luxury. And what really distinguishes the quality of a trip is not the brand or the amenities or even the luxury of the place, but it's the experience. It's what it brings to you. And something that has really struck home with me my whole time in Bali has been the pressures that a country like this faces with tourism. Lots of people come here. It's very, very popular. And of course, understandably, it's gorgeous. It's just a spectacular place. And there's a lot of course, we all want to escape our busy lives or our city environments where it's, maybe a little toxic air and it's a little bit, where we need to escape to someplace more relaxed and beautiful like Bali. And we take with us, our desire, though, to keep this planet healthy and happy and to be aware of how our impact on the environment. So even as we travel, even as I travel, I'm conscious of that. And it's been really enlightening and reassuring to see groups like Alila putting a big focus on what's called sustainable travel, conscious travel. Where you don't you bring your good habits with you from your home. As you would live at home, you take care of the place. You minimize the use of water. You try to just be economical and leave a positive footprint. So you come to places like this and, you hopefully keep the same intention. And hotels like Alila are doing all they can as a hotel property to support the environment and the community in which this place exists. So I think it's really important that, we kind of look at what is sustainable travel. What does it actually mean? And of course, it's qualifications, certifications. The hotels go through various stringent rules, and they follow behaviors that create, saving water, using water in the fields and in the gardens, keeping zero waste. Trying to keep a handle on plastic and things that you tend to, bring with you on holiday and use. Also, in the hotels, for example, instead of having little plastic bottles of shampoo and conditioner, they're in lovely little glass bottles, and you use them over and over again. The next guest, just takes like you do at home. And here it's wonderful. The soap that you use is actually also recycled. So people, can they send it off to a place where all the half-used bars of soap are recycled and used somewhere else. It's those kinds of thoughtful things that really help to make a property sustainable. Another element is the community. Now, the community, in this particular case in Bali, is very kind of primitive. The land is extremely, it's rice paddies, extremely fertile, and still being used. I mean, it still nourishes the people all around this area. In fact, I think a lot of the rice that they actually cultivate in Bali is from this region. So it's really, really important that the properties that build themselves in these areas work with the community to make sure there's no harm being done to their land, and also that that they basically, the people that are hired in the hotels are from the local area. The cultures, the ceremonies, just the way of life are preserved. And so it's really, really wonderful to see this. And I've had a great experience here. It's, of course, a very beautiful property, but I've felt that the focus was on, just allowing me to relax, face some of my fears, like we've talked about before, about nature and just being alone on a trip like this, and just letting me have as much of an open space to be relaxed and happy as possible. So one thing I wanted to share with you happened yesterday. We were at this rice paddy field very close to this property in Alula, Suri, and I was shown how the irrigation works here in the fields in Bali, and it's so beautiful. It's so simple but gorgeous. Basically, what they do is the water is released on a terrace. That terrace takes as much of the water that it needs, and then there's like a little, I don't know, like a little funnel that takes the excess water to the next level, and then the next level, and next level. And that's why you have these terraces of rice, not just flat fields. It's super intelligent, and I know it's got a name, but I'm trying to explain it because what it is, in many ways, is a statement about sustainability. And I've learned, this is one of the lessons I've learned in Bali, that you, from the land, from nature, you take what you need, and then you share the rest. You pass it on. And to me, that is a philosophy that we could use in every aspect of our lives. We don't need a lot of things. We just need to take from nature, from the world, maybe even from our friends and our family, what we need, and then we share the rest. We pass it on. And so I think that that's been a huge lesson for me. World's facing all kinds of very urgent need to just to save itself, to preserve water, to use nature in a positive way. And I think that this place in Bali and these hotels, Alila properties in particular, and there's many others, by the way, there's a lot of people really trying to do good things with nature and the hospitality movement here. So it's wonderful to see that happening. And I would love to ask you a question about this, because one thing that I'm excited about is taking back from Bali what I've learned here. How can I take this back to Switzerland and back to the places I go and see friends and family? And it starts, for me, with behavior, with my behavior and yours every day, to think, what am I taking from nature and what am I sharing, giving back? So the question for you and for me is, what do you do every day in your life to lead a sustainable lifestyle? What specific things do you do? And I'd love to share it in the conversation below. Let's just share some thoughts. Maybe we're a big community. We've got 70,000 women here in Facebook. We've got 250,000 women in our community all around the world. We could make a difference. We really could. We could do something in our daily lives that would really help this situation, just to become more sustainable. So, question again, what do you do in your everyday life to be more sustainable? Look forward to your comments and to the conversation. And thanks everyone for being here.